Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create an AI agent which can automate your WhatsApp conversation. So here I'm running a consultancy and I receive a lot of student queries. I'm going to demonstrate in front of you how this AI agent is going to work and automate the WhatsApp conversation, and then we are going to learn how we can create this. Now here I'm going to send a question like, do you provide job placement? I have sent this message, let's wait for the reply. So here it has sent me this message, great question. Yes, we provide placement assistant, not a guaranteed job. What we offer: resume building and portfolio support, mock interviews and interview prep, job referrals and internship opportunity, ongoing support until you get a job. Most of our professional programs are these, including placement assistant and live project to build your portfolio. So you see, this is the message which I have received. I'm going to enter another question like, do you provide career guidance? I have sent this message, let's wait for the reply. So here it has sent me this message, yes we do. We offer career counseling that includes one-to-one expert guidance, career road mapping, planning, stream selection after 10th and 12th, and career switch advice. So options and pricing, how to book, and would you like to book a 15-minute session, free 15-minute session? I'm going to ask a last question. Can I talk to an expert? I have sent this message, let's wait for the reply. You see, whatever question I'm dropping, it is exactly replying to that same query only. So here I have received this message, yes absolutely, you can speak with one of our career experts. Which session would you like? Free basic consultation is for 15 minutes, detailed session is for 45 minutes, which is for 999. Please share your name, number, preferred slot. So this is how you see my AI agent is working, and now if you also want to learn how I can create this, let's start creating this from the scratch. So here in this video, we are going to see how we can create a WhatsApp AI agent which can automate our WhatsApp conversation. For this, first we have to visit Pabbly Chatflow, and to visit Pabbly Chatflow, we have to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser. And after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Chatflow account. On the top right corner, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that do forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll click on this Pabbly Chatflow access now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow. Now here I will be able to find all the credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining, and the WhatsApp number added. To add a WhatsApp number to your Pabbly Chatflow account, simply click on this add WhatsApp number, click on this WhatsApp connect, which is a preferred method, or you can also use a manual token to connect your Pabbly Chatflow to your WhatsApp. If you want to get the step-by-step process, the detailed video is given in the description, you can check that out. Also on the left hand side, where we have very most important features of Pabbly Chatflow, the detailed video is given in the description, you can check that out. Now on the left hand side, where we can see all these options, I have this option of AI assistant, and to create this AI assistant or the AI agent, we have to open this. Let's open this. We are landed towards this page, AI assistant, and over here you can see the total AI assistant, active AI assistant, and the inactive AI assistant. To create a new AI assistant, you simply have to click on this add AI assistant, and first you have to name this. So I'm going to name this as consultancy AI agent, and then simply click on this add AI assistant. Now over here I can see all these options on the top which we need to fill in to create this AI agent. The first one is AI instructions. So I'm going to select the instruction type as AI agent. As I select the instruction type, the instructions are automatically added. You can enhance these instructions according to your choice and preference. And then we have this AI configuration, under which the first one is this temperature. So set how the creative AI answers are. 0 means more focused, 1 means more creative. If I go from 0 to 1, the creativity of how this AI is answering will enhance. I'm going to keep it as 0.7. The AI to use will be OpenAI, the model will be GPT-5 mini. You can set this according to your choice and preference. And then over here you see that I am on the paid version of OpenAI, and it is necessary that you also have the paid version of OpenAI. I have already added my API key. I'm simply going to click on this connect. You will see OpenAI key saved successfully. To get this API key, a hyperlink is provided to you. If you click on this, you will be redirected towards the API keys page of OpenAI. To create a new token, you simply have to click on this create new secret key. First you have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is test, the project will be default project, the permissions will be all, and then you simply have to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to you, which you have to copy and paste that over here. Moving on towards the next step, we have this AI assistant settings. If you want to provide the header message and the footer message, you have to toggle on these buttons, enter the message, and it will start displaying. Then we have the stop keyword. Now when the user do not want to get the replies from the AI agent, or when the matter has to be escalated to human support, they can simply send this word. So if I enter a word and press enter, in this manner I have added this stop keyword, and whenever someone sends this, my AI agent will stop replying. Then we have this retry attempt. So when the AI agent fails to respond or resolve the query, the number of attempts which is given to the AI agent to reply is this retry attempt. The valid range is 1 to 10. We have this fallback message. Now when the API is not responding, the messages won't be sent and this fallback messages will be sent. I have entered a message like this. What you can do, you can enter the contact details of the company information. So if the queries are not resolved, at least the fallback message will be sent and they can contact you directly. Moving on towards the next step, we have this knowledge source. Now here we have to insert the file, and how to insert this file? For that I'm going to click on this cloud, and then I'm going to click on this add new file. I'm going to click on this cloud again, and then I'm going to go towards the file which I have already downloaded, open this, and then I'm going to click on this upload file. In this manner I have uploaded the file over here. I'm going to select this file and simply insert this. Now in this manner I have inserted the file which I have created. File uploaded and proceeded successfully. Now I'm going to open the file which I have created. Now over here you can see that I have created this knowledge base, and using this knowledge base itself we train our AI agent or guide our AI agent and reply in a particular manner. We have the knowledge base, the business name here, business overview, mission, service offered, professional course. Then we have study abroad, assistance, target customer, real student queries and response. Then we have the rest of the details. You see I have created a very detailed knowledge base, and using this only my AI agent was able to reply to the queries. So you have to create a very detailed knowledge base of your business. Like here I have this consultancy business. So here you see that I have created a detailed knowledge base, services offered, professional courses which we offer. Then we have the placement assistant, study abroad assistant, target customers, and then I've also entered the real student queries and responses as an example, then consultancy booking details. So you have to create a very detailed knowledge base of your product, services and business, and that will be exactly used by the AI agent to reply to the customers. After you create this, you have to go towards the file, download this in .txt or .pdf format, and then you have to upload and insert it over here. Moving on towards the next step. Now here we have one more point. When the PDF has images, the limit is up to only 10 pages. Moving on towards the next step, here we have this assistant interface. So we have this heading name. So if you want to change it, you can change it and it will start displaying over here. Same goes for the subheading. If you want to keep it, you can keep it. If you want to remove, you can remove it. Then we have this initial messages. So you can add 2 initial messages using which your AI agent is going to reply to the customers. Then we have this display by powered by Pabbly. If you want to keep it enabled, you can keep it enabled. If you want to disable, you can disable this. Then we have this footer text where I have added privacy policy, and in the footer link I have added the link to privacy policy. You can add this according to your choice and preference. Moving on towards the final part, which is this user first message. I have entered I need help, but it is not necessary that when someone sends I need help, only then the queries will be resolved. The queries will be resolved based on any question, query or message. The last one is the styling. So I have selected the theme mode as light. You can select it as dark also. Then we have this assistant shape as circle, square, rounded square. I'm going to keep it as circle. Then we have this background color, text color, button color, chat bubble, text color. You can set this according to your choice and preference. And then we have this header profile picture, assistant profile picture and the background picture. So you can set these according to your choice and preference. You simply have to click on this cloud and select the file just in the manner we have uploaded the knowledge base. After creating all this, you have to toggle on this button to keep this active, and then you have to save this. If you do not save this, all this will be lost. Now you can also embed this AI assistant to a particular website using this code to that website, and whenever someone clicks on that, they will be redirected towards the WhatsApp conversation. Now on the left hand side where you can see all these options, so I'm going to open the inbox and tell you and teach you how you can assign this AI assistant to a particular chat, to a particular group or to all the contacts. So here this is my chat. I'm going to toggle on this choose AI assistant, and then I'm going to select the AI assistant, simply save this. In this manner I have assigned this AI assistant to this particular chat. But doing this manually and to particular chats is very time consuming. So that's why what we can do, we can assign this AI assistant to a particular group or to all the contacts. For that on the left hand side we have this option of settings. So I'm going to open the inbox settings in a new tab. Here I have landed towards this inbox settings. If I scroll down, I have this option of AI auto reply settings. So here I have just one list. If I select that list and select another AI assistant to this list and add more rules, select another list if I have any, or all the contacts, and assign another AI assistant to all the contacts, simply save the rules. In this manner, this AI assistant will be assigned to this list and this AI assistant will be assigned to this list or to all the contacts. So here we have learned how we can assign the AI assistant to a particular group, to a particular contact, or to all the contacts, how we can design and guide this AI assistant to reply in a particular manner, how we can create a detailed knowledge base. Now if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation, and before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only this automation, you can create multiple such automation using Pabbly Connect. Now if you want to know the different plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any issues, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.